Alright, welcome back everyone to some Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Wow, it has been a hot minute since we've played this video game. And I have royally fucked up this thing. Hang on, let me just remove this cropping real quick. Boom, we got it. I think. Yeah, nice, we're back. We did it. Oh, that's Ultra. I'm gonna call him an idiot on the channel. Hey, you idiot. Ha 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 ha. And then I leave. I hope he wasn't recording. He probably was. Anyway, I'm back, playing some more Coinflip Greaterplayer run stuff. I don't know what we were doing at all last time. Oh yeah, we picked that last time, and then we won, I think. Or did we lose? No, we won. Ooh. Got a 50% win rate. Beautiful. Greater car. Let me pick a new one. Ghoul Wizard. I hate ghouls so much. I really didn't want to play this. You're really making me play this. I do not want to play this. Every fiber in my body is telling me not to play this. I picked it. Oh my god. So if you don't know why I don't want this to happen, it's because ghouls don't regen when enemies are on the screen. And as a result, I hate this class so much. It used to have slow regen, which was kind of fine. Now it's just terrible. Like, you can get fucked so badly by RNG, it's not funny. Which is why I'm gonna go melee for the time being. And not only that, I'm also gonna go McCleb. Well, normally I would go McCleb anyway, but also I'm gonna play as if I'm a feel it on D1. Actually, even worse than a feel it. I'm gonna play as if I literally don't regenerate, and pillar dancing isn't a thing. Which is the truth, because on this character, pillar dancing quite literally isn't a thing. This is what happens when you remove pillar dancing from the game. Your character is just completely bullshit when it comes to D1. You have no control over your character at all. If RNG decides to fuck you up, you're fucked. So, yeah. Thankfully, though, I do heal from eating corpses. I do have undead resistances, which is kind of cool. Look at all these crazy things. I do have nails, which naturally means that I should pick unarmed combat. You know, the ghoul race is a very simple one. You eat food, and then sometimes, at some point, you kill people. And then, mostly, you're kind of just being a kind of poor human. The wizard start really means nothing to this character. It never really meant anything to the character, to be honest. I could go into spellcasting, but I'd rather just shoot myself in the head. I accidentally just leveled up int because I forgot that I was not, in fact, a ghoul. I haven't been playing this game in a while. Sorry, I've been getting rusty. You know, the old Demise would never have picked int. This new one is I'm too brainy now. You know what I mean? I've been playing too many other roguelikes. My brain's been expanding too much. That's what happens. Sometimes it really be like that. Anyway, let me close this chat window because I realize that it's quite sad to have a chat window where I just talk to myself and a bot. So, yeah, this character is very extremely squishy, for the first couple of floors, until I get, like, some armor and stuff. Or at least I get the chunks. My strength is pretty much based on whether I get chunks. Oh, never mind, we win the game. Hell yeah, let me just turn that shield on. Alright, so now we just got a large shield, and then we hopefully just win. If we don't die immediately, we win the game, I'm pretty sure. Just because large shield is just that good of a defensive tool. Of course, I have to actually win the game, so I actually have to get there, so I have to start training shields, and I have to live through this early portion of really frustrating. Come on, please. There we go. This really early portion of the game where my shield is like really weighing my attacks down, that's gonna be bad. But other than that, after that, my shield is just gonna block so much damage. It's just amazing. So for gods, I'm thinking of either picking Aquara or McCleb. It's really not like a exciting thing, but look, let's be real here. Ghoul, it's not good. They used to be mid-low tier, mid-tier, I'd say. Like, decently mid-tier, with a lot of, like, good options later in the game when you, like, kind of scaled up and you are good. They're not that great now. There's no real, like, benefit to playing a ghoul other than being kind of undead. Which is hardly a benefit until you get to 15 rune, and even then, like, there's enemies that can dispel undead and all that shit, so it's not, like, incredibly good regardless. There was a ring of protection from curse from magic. Sorry, protection from cold. I want that. Oh, what was that? Oh, this is War Axe. Okay. Man, this game feels so much faster than the other roguelikes I've been playing. I was gonna say I might have wanted to do like some kind of review video where I kind of give my impressions on all these games as compared to Crawl, but I figured that would be way too long because, well, actually not way too long. It's more just like I don't know if anyone would actually give a shit because I've kind of already talked about it in the channel. What do you got? Short sort of freezing, huh? Can you not smite me, maybe? No, that was never part of the plan. Fair enough. I was also wanting to like write an article on all the games compared to Crawl, because again, I'm interested in that idea of having review stuff. But again, I don't know. I'm not sure if people would be interested, but also it's a lot of work, so it's just like, yeah, gloves. So I actually have slaying bonuses because I have unarmed combat, because I have nails in as a ghoul. I'm not sure. I'm never sure if it's worth it to take the extra AC. Oh shit! Let me eat my corpses to heal myself back up. That was pretty awesome. See that? I can eat corpses in the ground and then they heal me. Isn't that cool? I'm cool, right, guys? Holy shit! That bat took so long to kill. So I'm never quite sure because of the nails if it's better for me to get the gloves or not. I think the general consensus is that gloves are just worth it. Like, 1 extra AC. But I'm not entirely convinced. Wow, okay, so first turn, teleport trap, awesome, very fun, very exciting, very interactable, and that's the most important part, you know, that Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is all about making meaningful decisions and not getting fucked by RNG. But in reality, somewhere along the line, someone crossed to 0, someone switched to 0 with a 1, and now we're only RNG. No meaningful decisions. Kind of a mistake. I don't know how that really went through QA, but... Ooh, ow. Oh god. Hey, fun fact, I can't stepple, so if this guy fucks me, I just die. And there's nothing I could have done about it. Because of RNG. Sweet! RNG worked in my favor this time around. Very lucky of me. Against an ogre, I pretty much just suck. Like, this character doesn't really have many options, to be honest. It's a bit unfortunate, but that's how it is sometimes. Maybe if I agility him? Nope, didn't work. Alright, now I'm gonna die again. Cool. Alright, so this is what happens when you can't pillar dance. You just don't get to play the game. One ogre basically just shuts out every option you ever had. What I'm going to try to do is I'm actually going to try to do the opposite of stair pull. I'm just going to park him on that downstairs, go to this downstairs, and then pretend he never existed. It's not a great strategy, but it's the one that I'm using right now. If he wanders over back again, I'm just going to be really upset, but that's okay. I'm always upset anyway, it doesn't matter. This wouldn't necessarily increase my upsetness levels to unacceptable levels. That's Quaslol, hey, cool. Let me pull these guys up. Bunch of orcs ain't gonna scare me, I think. Not anymore. I'm too beefy now. Prince Ribbit, though, probably will fuck me up really badly. Am I gonna still fight him? Fuck yeah, I have no concern for my own health and safety. Ah, fuck. Alright. Alright, come fight me like a real frog. Oh, fuck. Okay, he's really just fucking me up. What? Okay. Wow, he's just killing me. Like, he just killed me. He killed me. He killed me. He got me. He got me through my agi, man. Fuck. My agi sucks. Alright, I'm gonna do it again. Though technically I shouldn't do it again. But I will do it again. Just because it's been a while. Yeah. Like... Unfortunately, that's kind of the... That one wasn't a checkmate scenario. That was kind of... This is a checkmate scenario. This is just a scenario where you just can't play. That's fine, though. I managed to just lock out there. But there are a lot of checkmate scenarios that you can get into as a young ghoul. For example, if one of those kobolds got a lucky hit on me, I basically had no chance of winning the game because I can't pillar dance them, I can't stair pull them. It's just purely RNG as to whether I live on any of those encounters. Like I said, it's not a great race anymore. I don't know why they nerfed Ghoul. Ghoul wasn't in a great spot in the first place, and then they just said, hey, fuck this class specifically, fuck this race. And they went from I'll play this race to I would not want to play this race in a million years. I don't know where I'd put Ghoul right now, but it's like probably even lower than Tengu, and you know how much I hate Tengu, so that's a very, very strong accusation. Like, you don't even get a good payoff for being like, for going through all this pain. Your character doesn't become like incredibly powerful randomly at the end of the game or in the 3-run game. You're just a regular ass dude making regular ass money, you know. You're not doing anything special once you get all this stuff, so it's kind of depressing. Ooh, scarf. Repulsion field. I'm gonna sneeze, one sec. I muted the mic just in time. I don't know if you guys heard the wind-up of that attack, but that definitely happened. Yeah, so... ghouls. Yuck. That's like... Oh, cool. Remember these? Remember this? Remember this? Remember this game? I remember this game. This was the best part of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Where you just get shafted randomly for no reason. Did you do anything wrong? No, you made the mistake of playing the game. What an error. I fucking played the game. I loaded the game today, and because of that I got shafted. It's like, feels bad, man. Alright, put that on. Ooh, 6+6 Amulet of Reflection. That's gonna be useful. I wish I had my large shield still. Oh, that's a lot of gnolls. See, I'm thinking about ghouls. I got ghouls in the brain. Just gonna have to eat my way through fighting this guy. Unfortunately, I lost all my chunks, so that's fine. Yeah, once I get a god, things will be much better, but for the time being, I'm just gonna get shit on a little bit. Like, can't really do much. It's fine. It's fair. Gotta accept it. Gotta take your lumps, you know what I mean? I think that the current, like, good way to play a ghoul, if you're actually serious about playing streak-wise, is to pick up a range start, like Hunter and something. Because that will kind of let you mitigate the RNG of getting hit in the early game. But other than that, Ghoul's just a shit time. I don't know. Oh, Aquawara, I'll take Aquawara. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure. I don't really have a better option right now. I mean, I could have taken McLeb. McLeb probably would have been better, to be honest, but... Look, right now I need a god. Let me transmit invocations, sure. And if McLeb ain't showing, look, I'll take the one that's first, you know what I mean? The priority is always on the one that's first, not the one that's better, I would say. I would argue McLeb is actually better for me because I can pseudo regen, I guess, in combat, which is really important. But nah, whatever. So basically all that means is I have to play pretty carefully when I'm... Oh shit, jeez. When I'm fighting dudes, I have to be sort of careful. Because I feel like if I'm not careful, I can end up in like this no-win situation. Where I don't have... Oh, I mean, maybe I can always blink away, but... You know, there's always scary chances of dying to some random range damage. And that damage is a super relevant factor where I can't heal. So, for example, against this Ice Beast, I have to just drink a potion and try to RNG him out. Because I'm pretty sure if he hits me now, I just might die. Oh, never mind, I'm a god, never mind. Apparently I can just beat Ice Beasts up because I have cold resistance. That's right, I'm undead. What of it? Oh, there's Ecumenical Temple. That's fair. Like, I couldn't have known that Ecumenical was on D3, on D4. So this was still the right choice to pick Aquawara early, because now, if I... Say I picked Aquawara... I didn't pick Aquawara, and I was waiting for McLeb, and I got a D7 McLeb. The difference between the Aquawara and McLeb Sorry, the D3 Aquawara and the D7 McLeb would be almost at least a pip of piety, I would say. Which is a huge, huge thing, because it means that I would have immediate access to Heroism on D6 or 7, versus not having anything on D6 or 7. So it's a very big difference. And possibly not even having anything until like D8 or 9. So, you know, I'm accelerating my my power level in the early game, and then I'm not really sacrificing too much in the late game either. So it's just that's why people always pick like the first good god they can get. You get the most opportunity to level yourself up, I guess. And you get that power spike earlier. So right now I have heroism, so I can instantly, effectively double my unarmed combat, add 5 to all of my combat stats as like dodging and armor, and that just like makes me a god. Like I gain 1 AC, 2 evade from heroism. I almost double my attack damage from by turning my unarmed combat to like 12-ish, and I also get oh shit, that's a lot of guys. That's too many. Let me beat the Sky Beast up. Cool. I'm gonna try to pull one of these guys up with me, maybe? Yeah, Minkore can go first. Oh my god, okay, well that was weirdly strong. I don't know what he's doing to make himself so powerful, but... You know, I can respect it, I can respect it. Let me throw paralysis. Okay, it didn't work. Negotiations have failed, it's time for me to do something else. And by do something else, I mean just beat the crap out of them. That one's pissed. I'm gonna try to put him to sleep. He went to sleep, you know. It's time to put him down. Like, if you're gonna get pissed off at me, that's fine. I'm just gonna, you know, put you to sleep, tuck you in, end your life when you're not looking. Oh, cool, Block the Orc and Prince Ribbit. This is like some kind of crossover episode where everyone's coming together. This is like the Avengers of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Everyone's on D6. I don't know. Ooh, what's that ghost? Was that me? No, he has an axe. That couldn't be me. I would never use an axe. I would never resort to such an ungentlemanly weapon. It's Scrooby's ghost. That's a funny name. Scrooby. I like it. Ooh, now I've got 3 pips of piety already. And I haven't even hit D7 yet, so if you think about McLeod, like, on D7, that's an absurd amount of difference between gods already, so that's crazy. I might almost have heroism soon, honestly. Okay, bash that guy up. Nice. Once I get a heavier armor, I'll probably switch over to the Scarf of Repulsion because, you know, it's a good idea. I think that, like, the Scarf of Repulsion is good if you don't care about your AC. It's probably, like, the best cloak, other than... maybe Magic Resistance Cloak +2 is, like, really good as well. 3 AC and Magic Resistance is really nice. I mean, the cloaks are okay, it's just that, like, I don't know. At this stage in the game, AC is so important, because I have so little of it, that I want to kind of scrounge for every little bit and piece that I can get, you know what I mean? But later on, when it's, like, plentiful and I got, like, what, 25, 30 dodge, 30 AC, who cares? It doesn't matter about 2 or 3 AC. I'd rather get something really valuable, like, oops, gosh. I'd rather get something really valuable in that instance, such as, oh shit, I got petrified. Let me pull upstairs. Oh, I got stoned. Fuck. Alright, well that sucked. But at least I didn't die, that's okay. Oh my god, please, stop. Mr. Basilisk. I didn't ask for this. Did we find Lair already? Oh yeah, we did. On D8. Nice. Curse ring and teleport. I don't want that. Remove curse. Oh, cool. Lucky first time. Let me just read a bunch of scrolls, just to get rid of some. Enchant armor on the cloak for sure. Cloak is good. Blink scroll. Amnesia scroll. Get rid of magic dart. Fuck that. Brand weapon. Okay, fair enough. Very rare to get a brand weapon this early in the game, so, you know. A bit unlucky, but I'm an unarmed combat user. I don't really care about brands on weapons. Could have been good if I had, like, some kind of venom weapon that I wanted, but even then, not really. I don't care that much. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, let me pull back. Like, wow, I'm already almost max piety with this character. I guess because I'm killing so quickly, and I'm also not taking much time because I'm healing by eating food. Aquara piety is really bumping up as quick as it can. First thing I can try to do is kill... Yeah, there we go, Psyche. I want to kill her by paralyzing her, because it prevents her from doing her bullshit, like, Chaos Dagger / Distortion Dagger stuff. Like, why bother when you can just paralyze, right? Low-level evocations is a godsend in this video. In the, like, oh, sorry, not in this video, I mean, like, in this stage of the game. I kind of, like, categorize stages of the game by video length now, because it's so consistent at this point. Oh shit, I just held tab accidentally, whoops. Sorry, it's been a while. I don't remember what it means to truly play this video game. Oh, +2 pair of boots, free 3 AC, again. Wonderful. Lovely. Let me switch to heroism here. Just because I know this is a longer fight, I want to have the heroism to prevent damage happening to me early in the fight. You know, it's just like, I'm putting a focus on damage mitigation because there is no way to regen the damage over time. There's no pillar dancing shit. You know what I mean? I gotta just fight. Once I'm in a fight... Oh, that's not one. I just gotta commit, sort of. GL... Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go down another step first. D10. There we go. Random uselessness. Ring of intelligence. I don't need that, thank you very much. I don't really want the amulet because +6 reflection is really good. Regen doesn't work, and faith doesn't really help me right now. I don't need it. +4 chainmail of poison resistance, or +3 scale mail of magic resistance. Interesting. Let me think about this. I mean, poison resist doesn't mean anything. So this character, so it's literally just like +4 chainmail of nothing, or +3 scale mail of something, which is kind of good. +3 scale mail is just 3 AC and magic resist, which is pretty good. I don't need chainmail specifically because it's not an amazing armor in the first place. Personally, I just skip chainmail, go from scale mail to plate mail usually. Like, unless of course there's like a really good option for me in the mid game, early mid game. Interestingly, Ultra actually has the opposite idea. He actually hates like all the armors I use, and then he uses the armors I hate. So I think he actually likes leather armor. He likes ring mail, and he likes chain mail. And I hate all those ones. Sorry, no, he doesn't like ring mail. Yeah, so he likes leather armor and chainmail. I hate leather armor and chainmail. And then he hates ring mail. He hates scale mail, and he hates... No, that's it. Yeah. And I'm the opposite. I like those ones. So it's kind of interesting. I'm just going to sit here and eat because I need to heal. Pretty much, like, that's the strat. If you're in trouble, just eat your way through the entire area. I'm going to use a lightning rod here just to do a little bit of free damage on the beginning. The Hydra got melee with me anyway, but that's fine. With heroism and finesse, I am effectively unbeatable in a 1v1. Doesn't matter what character they're trying to... what enemies they're fighting. I'm just really strong. So, I mean, it's been a while since I've done, like, a talk about what Aquara can do. I mean, everyone knows at this point what he can do. He adds +5 to all your combat skills with heroism, and then doubles your attack speed, or halves your swing delay, I guess, is a better way to do it with finesse. Now, the only tip that you really need with Aquara is that you just spam his abilities like stupid. Every single time you see an enemy that's, like, has a chance to hurt you badly, you can just heroism. And every time you have an enemy that probably will hurt you badly, you just heroism finesse. And once you do that, it just solves the whole game. That's literally the whole game. So, for example, if I was not MR, like even here against a Black Mamba that I'm actually resistant / immune to the poison effects of, I'm still heroisming. Against Harold, I heroism finesse. He's a unique, so I heroism finesse. See, against a Spiny Toad, if I didn't have R-Poise, heroism finesse. It's always the same response. That's a cool looking Largetane, but it's actually not that good if you look at it closely. R-Poise, Slice +3, that's about it. That's cool. Okay, Lair. I'm gonna eat some rations just to, you know, get back some of my stuff. Ghouls rot when you don't eat enough corpses, but it's not really a problem most of the game, honestly. Because unlike fucking vampires, or the old vampires, because I think they're being changed now, the ghoul doesn't care about if the food is edible or not, he just eats it. So you can eat like mutagenic chunks from before, you can eat inedible chunks. You can eat basically whatever you want, it's pretty good. Corpses that no one else would eat, ghouls would just be like, yay, yum, free snacks. their curing style. They get like a sort of curing potion. I guess they got a buff technically because the curing, like to eat a corpse is only 1 turn. You know what I think? I actually think that what should happen is to like kind of make up for the bullshit thing is like either chunks shouldn't drop out of your inventory so fast as a ghoul, or you should have you should always start with like 1 to 2 corpses. Oh, not corpses, but like chunks in your inventory to start the game, because it just feels so, I don't know, bullshit is the easiest way to say it, to die to something that you have no control over. You know what I mean? I don't know. Beat him up. Yeah, nice. Aquawara is really happy when I'm killing all these really strong guys, so my piety's still kind of climbing. But usually at this point, about 5 pips of piety, I'm pretty much content to never hit max piety with Aquawara. In terms of like, if I never hit max piety, I'm probably doing it right, is what I'm trying to say. Because, ooh, evasion, nice. Better than cold resist, I guess. Because it means that I'm using my abilities a lot, which is really helpful. Like, you can see here that I've been using my abilities a crap ton ever since I got into Lair. And the reason why is because the enemies here are slightly more dangerous, and I'm just barely on power curve, so I need to make sure that I'm not, you know, I'm not dying. I didn't realize this, but I don't think those sheep can sleep me, because I don't sleep, I'm undead. That's kind of funny, I didn't realize that. Heroism Finesse again, just beat the crap out of the Hydra. With Heroism Finesse, I strike at the same speed as a Quick Blade, and I also have almost 20 in unarmed combat, which turns me into a Zot level character, effectively. Also, I don't need Invo anymore. Let me just train some armor and dodging, I guess, just for defenses. So my next big, like, task is to try to find a shield. That's like, if I can get a shield, that's good, because it just adds to my defense, which is effectively what I just need now. With Aquawara, I have incredible offense. Heroism Finesse turns me into a god of a character. I don't lose to anything. Unarmed combat is like, hands down, one of the strongest like ways to play Aquawara. Heroism Finesse just adds so much value to your unarmed combat. It's kind of funny that in the one god, or one of the 2 gods that actually gifts you weapons, is actually one of the best melee. Sorry, one of the best gods for unarmed combat. It's pretty weird, but I don't know. I kind of like it. Like, Heroism Finesse is just such a busted combo for unarmed combat users. It's awesome. Oh shit, I keep getting dispersed. Fuck, I can't tell where I am anymore. Fuck, please, let me out. Okay, this is just not going well for us. We're just straight up not having a good time right now. Let me heal wounds 1 time. Like, I'm not actually scared of this situation, you know, like fighting those guys. It's more just like, I'm getting chipped down really quickly, and I'm not healing anything, so yeah, I'm just taking a lot of damage. That's fine. Let me just keep eating. There we go. I'm at full HP again. Nice. Once you get corpses, this character is good. Once you don't have corpses, this character is the worst character in the game. Pretty much. Not really. That's not true. But in the early game, at least it is. Oh, and just as I ask, Aquawara gives me a shield. Fuck yeah. Grab the shield. In fact, just eat the chunks while the frogs are hitting me. I out-heal their damage anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, punch these guys. Eat the corpses, eat the corpses, eat the corpses. Yum. Alright, I'm turning armor off, I'm training unarmed combat down, training shields as high as I'll go. Shield is just like an incredible thing anyway, so I just want it in general. And with heroism, we can kind of get over those requirements a little bit, because shields immediately goes up to 5 from the first time I use heroism, which is decent. So heroism basically nullifies an entire buckler's worth of encumbrance from the shield, which is awesome. For a melee character, the shield only kind of I think it slows down your swing speed. I don't know if it might also reduce your accuracy or something like that, but I don't actually know. It's kind of annoying, but I don't know. I always train my shields to 15, and then if I get a large shield, I train it to 25. I think Ultra is of the opinion that you don't have to train your shields to your large shield to min encumbrance or non-encumbrance. He likes to train, I think, from 25 to 20. No, sorry. I think he only trains like 20 shields, and then he just leaves it. I don't know why he does that, but he just does. Probably because it's a very expensive investment, but I don't know. Personally, if I'm of the opinion that if you got a large shield, you're probably good anyway. You know what I mean? It just seems pretty reasonable. Because your character is like really tanky if you have a shield that high up. Shields provide a lot of late game value, just in general, just blocking stuff. It's really good. What's this flail? +2 flail of something. I'm not really paying attention. It's got RF minus, but it has RC triple plus. It's pretty funny. It's always weird seeing how like unbalanced some of the artifacts are sometimes. Like that's just terrible, but it's just like so lopsided. Sorry, when I said unbalanced, I didn't mean like overpowered. I meant just like silly. Okay, please let me out now. Okay. Oh wait, no. Was there something up here? Nope. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate it. As per the usual. I don't know when the next time will be that I'm doing that roguelikes week, but it'll be... People seem to be pretty happy with it, so I'd probably do it kind of soon, to be honest. Maybe not next month, but maybe 1 week in July, possibly. I don't know. We'll see how things go first. If people are like really itching for it, I'll consider it. And because like I said, I just need the games to play, but also it's more about like I can't just keep playing a new game every day for like weeks because I'm gonna end up like not ever learning any game. But at the same time, I kind of don't want to do the same games over and over again, right? Because I kind of only want to represent each game, give my first impressions, and then let other people explore it, if that makes sense. And then my goal for the roguelike week was to just kind of showcase games. But at the same time, I don't want to only play games that I've never played before because, you know, I'll quickly just feel really lost. So I think the formula kind of like 4 or 3 games that I've already played and then I expand out a couple of games every single time we do it is really nice. Obviously, I'm not going to cop out and do Rogue on the last day again, because that was just kind of a surprise pick. I didn't see anyone talk about it, so I was like, I'll do it. Also, because I like Rogue. I've actually played it before. Yeah, a lot of people have given me games to do, like Ilona, Angband, Cardinal Quest 2, Dungeons of Dreadmore, I think, was one of them. A bunch. I just don't remember all of them, sorry. But I'm just not sure how many tutorials I can handle, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of those games are like super, really expansive, and I feel like I won't do a really good job of accurately representing the gameplay if I just kind of fuck around for like 30 minutes and then just never really get into it. It's one of those, obviously roguelikes, traditional roguelikes are games that just, you gotta just try your best to get into, you know, you gotta like really push until the game actually comes out. Until then you're just kind of floundering on D1 most of the game. So yeah, it is a little hard for me to do it every single time, like consistently play traditional roguelikes, because again, they're not really designed to be a one session and play and like drop kind of thing. You gotta put a lot of time in. I mean, Crawl looks like that for us now because, you know, we've been playing it for so long, but for other things it's kind of for other games it's, you get that new experience now, but it's still kind of burned out from Crawl. Like, I'm not really getting a new experience playing Tome, or Brogue even though those games are new. I'm still playing Crawl basically. I'm applying the same logics as Crawl, so it's like kind of the same shit. Having said that, again, Tangle Deep has a weirdly high amount of interest. I like it. I really like it. I might play another video of it soon, just because I think it's like the most interesting roguelike I've put on the channel in a long time. It's just like got so much charm to it that isn't complicated, and yet somehow it has that layer of depth, that just the right layer of depth where like I'm not sad. Sorry, like I'm not feeling like I need more depth, but also I feel like I'm being challenged and not like there's actual, it's more than just a gimmick game, if that makes sense. There's like an actual game there. A gimmick game, what I mean by that is like just where you're kind of doing one thing over and over again that's, you know, novel at first, but it wears on you very quickly. Examples of that might be Maybe Dumarel, sort of. Not really, kind of. Like, I think Dumarel is, like, great for really short bursts. It's not a game that I can just grind out, in my opinion. When I say it's gimmicky, I don't mean it's bad. Like, gimmicky doesn't mean bad. I just more mean, like, it has a niche, and it hits the niche, and then, like, it hits it fucking hard, right? Whereas Tangle Deep is like, I'm a game. I have this mechanic, and this mechanic, and this mechanic, and also these mechanics. And, like, it kind of mashes them up really nicely. What game would I say is, like... Let me look at my Steam profile. FTL, maybe. FTL is a game where, like... You know, the game is really gimmicky. You got one gimmick. The whole flotation... Sorry, the whole, like, ship maneuvering mechanic. And then it's great. It's really fun to do that thing. But you realize that there's, like... It's not as many mechanics. Everything is focused on the one core mechanic, which is doing that ship stuff. Whereas, you know, Tangle Deep, you've got, like, the dungeon exploration, the quests, there's a sideline stuff, there's a bunch of skills, but on top of that, there's also, like, pets and all that bullshit and all these items, and you're like, ooh, nice. Maybe I'm just not defining it very well. Maybe I'm using a bad example, too. I don't think FTL is that... Like I said, when I say gimmick, it's kind of not the right word. More niche is what I'm saying, I'd say. Anyway, I've been rambling too long. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.